What's going on YouTube? Here with my boy Steve. We're about to get some crazy LB work in. Make sure you guys sub to the channel because I'm dropping crazy videos every single week. So make sure you hit that sub button, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss these videos. And without further ado, let's get into it. If you're a linebacker who struggles making open field tackles, this drill is absolutely perfect for you. Check it out. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna be here. This is a reaction open field drill. I just want you in between here, and I just want hot feet going laterally, reacting off me, reacting off me. I can flip you whenever. It could be all the way over here, all the way here, and then I'm gonna pull it, and I'm gonna go there, and I just want you to fit off one. I want you to put your foot in the ground, just get downhill. So go here, 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 here. Come on, here, 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 here. Good, 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 good. When you come downhill to make a play, that was pretty good, but in this situation, if you can take the air out of one way and force the one-way go, just explode through. Like, you don't really need to break down too much, because a big problem that I think you personally have is like, you're very like hot feet, like which is good, but at the same time you need to know when it's like just shoot your shot, because especially for you, this is your last year, you know what I mean? So if you want to have a shot at going the next level, like, you have to just risk it and just go pew, shoot your shot, you know what I mean? So just go and then give me like a one-step boom and just finish through, you know what I mean? So go here, 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 bang. Exactly, good. Because one, it's gonna result in a huge hit, and two, it's gonna be like, there's no doubt in this kid's head, he's gone. Because that's what separates a decent linebacker from a great linebacker, is this. The one who gets into space and goes and makes a play is fine. I get caught doing that. But the one who goes into space and the guy literally is like, boom, that's a great linebacker. So go here, 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 here. Good, exactly, good. And I don't know, you're taught when you're making a tackle, like, round it out, you know what I mean? Like, the gator roll is better. If he ends up like trying to cut back and you're rounding it out, you're literally just gonna smash him. If you're a linebacker who struggles with reading routes, this is a perfect drill for you. Just want you to start here. This is gonna be your starting point. It's gonna be pass, hook, drop, just get into your drop, get into the cone, kind of melting. And then as a linebacker, you said you wanted to worry about, reads and recognizing routes. The only thing you really need to master to start is the under and then the over. It doesn't matter if it's a drive concept, if it's an out concept, if it's a slant and a post, if it's a 5-yard in and then a dig behind it. It's all the same thing. That's all the quarterback wants you to do. So it's simple. You don't have to, be too hard on yourself. Like, what do I got to do? So you're gonna get here, and I'm gonna be your quarterback. I'm either gonna throw shoulders down here, I'm gonna keep my shoulders high, and then you're gonna melt here, pick off the dig, or you're gonna break on the underneath right here. So just get in here, hot feet. I'm gonna break you here. I'm gonna break you down here. So go here. Okay. Great. And again, that dig isn't necessarily another open. It's more of a sink and peak. Good. So if you get dig, I'm just gonna be staring there. If I'm giving you down here, I'll make it down there, right? Because again, as a linebacker, you gotta be sinking on the dig regardless. So you're gonna be here, and then I'm not giving you anything. You gotta just be peeking, and then all of a sudden you're just kind of like, you're kind of just you're sinking, melting off the quarterback. Because regardless, if I throw that or I throw that, my shoulders are in this general vicinity. So as a backer, you get to your drop, then it's just next step, melt off the quarterback. Quarterback's shoulders are this way. And if I gotta break out, I gotta do whatever. So go. But with the dig, what you didn't do there is you didn't peek, right? Because the dig, you don't know where it's gonna be, and I've seen so many people, so many backers, they see the vertical, and I've done this too. You see the vertical, you know it's a dig, but you don't peek, you're like, I'm gonna bait him, and then you go to break, the dig's over there, or the dig's right behind you, and then you miss the interception because you didn't peek. You gotta know where he is. So go here. Good. So go. Good. When you break on this though, so that's the receiver. I want you to put your foot down, get underneath it. Don't go over top of it. Because angles are everything here. When they're throwing the under, like you said, you're passing up on the under. You don't care. You're like, the under's fine. But when the under comes, you have to cut it off and play underneath it. You don't want to play over top of it because then you're right, exactly. So when you break on that under, it's almost like you're just running, you're retracing your steps. So go. Exactly, good. So go. So when you peek, here's another step to it. In my break, I see the dig, I'm melting, I peek the dig. Okay, now I see it's over here. Now give me a step and go. You know what I mean? Because you know where it's at now. So go. Good. See how much more ground you just covered laterally when you did that? It matters. Let's change up the concept a little bit. So now, this is the same concept, it's just playing out longer. And it could be a dig from play side.
Open this way.
So, yep, same thing. So you're gonna open this way, same thing. The angles are just different now, played out longer. This drag got a little bit more time to develop, so your brake's just gonna be right down in front. And then this, just push a little bit more over, so it got more time to develop on the backside too. So same thing here. I'm either gonna break you now on this side of it, because he's on the other side of your body now, or same thing right there. So go. Good. And that's how that's gonna play out too, because that quarterback's gonna have time. And all of a sudden he's gonna, it's really late. So you're really gonna be in your melt, and then you're gonna have to break on it. Good. Great job, Steve. You understand what I was saying by that? Because this is a late developing pass, so he's here, his shoulders are here on the dig, so you're already in your melt. You're like, I'm reading this dig. Then he's gonna say, shoot, the dig's not open. Gotta go, one more. So go, back. Sink, hit this one. Good. Real late there, good stuff. So new concept, but the point I was trying to make earlier is it's always an over and it's always an under. So go here, cha 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 cha. If it's out here, we're melting and breaking out. Same thing. This could be late developed from the backside, or it could be a comeback under there. So you're still dropping into your hook. This is still a hook concept. And then the quarterback is just taking you out here. So I don't want to worry about there if the quarterback's high shoulders are taking me out this way. And now this one, I'm gonna throw in a curveball at you. This is quick game, this is a quick game break. Quick game break is gonna be here. I need you to peek at me, and I need you to get under this now. Quick game is this. It's that one step. And that's how you get a pick that you can take to the crib. So when you're dropping, just make sure that you're here. That's what a quick game is. It's here, crossing over. Oh, he's breaking. I gotta go. So make sure you give me a peek. And then out there again, you're hitting the cone and they're just melting out. So go. Good. If you can rob that and get that concept in your brain, that's next level. Now if I go like this, I'm here. Now you want to get to your drop and just hang out there. So this could be like a 3-by-1 situation, 3 detached, 1 over here. And for some reason the quarterback is mid-lined with his shoulders. There's only one concept over there. So something's got to be coming back underneath. So if you get to your hook, it's 3-by-1 and he's still here, he's waiting for something to develop there. So you got to be able to patiently break back underneath that. So if I give you here, and then here, just go 45 open. So go here. Yep, great. So go. Fine. That's a beautiful thing too, is if you're at your spot and you just read the quarterback, then it's all good. You have to see receivers, obviously. You got to know something's going vertical, but if you're reading the quarterback, you can get an easy ball like that. It's not impossible. So that's where it's gonna be. Like I said, 3x1, if he's throwing it there, this number 3 right here, he's running that post. So when you get to here and then you're really patient, and then all of a sudden he flips, it's gotta be 45-degree back. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Here. Man, I pointed too. It's all right. It's all right. Reset. 2 more than water. I'm getting to something new. Let's go. Here. Finish like vertical. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Good. So this is just block defeat, block recognition, it's reaction. Starting here, set, go. I want you to step up, shuffle, and then I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna tell you red or blue. If it's blue, I want you to reduce, work that crossover over top, accelerate over top of the block, because I can't put a running back in the backfield and have you pace him right now. Or I'm gonna have you here, red, work right there. So I want you to really take a step up and then shuffle through. So go. Good, red. Good, don't avoid this though. It's easy to avoid this, but I want you to work it and then finish tight. Here. Yep. But I just want you to accelerate through this outside shoulder. I don't want you to go over there. Yeah. Because in this action, the runner is running this way. So if he's running this way and you run over there, it's not good. So I want you to finish tight and then kind of work through me to stack. And then over here, you're working wide. So go. Red. Good. Not bad. Blue. Good. So what you can do when you're working that reduce is bring this with you when you go. Because what you just did is you just ran right into my arms, makes it kind of easy to block. The reduce is not going to really work that well here because there's not enough space for you to really get underneath that. So what you can do is just kind of chop, which is good because you can chop and then rip it up through. So go. Good. Blue. Not horrible. But when you do this though, you gotta limit your steps because if you're just, that's fine. This is like, get your steps in. But here, it's to the point where you gotta take the violent steps and be effective with it. So go. Blue. Not bad, just make sure that you can do that if you want, but just take that shoulder down because you worked here and you were just like this. That's not good. If you can work that and then take that shoulder down with you, that's fine. It's really like, you can work a move all day, but if you can get the reduce right, like I want to see a reduce on the blue one. So go. Red. Good. I'm gonna give it to you a little bit earlier so you can be more decisive versus get around here and just kind of wait for it. But that's how it's really gonna be. Like, you're reading, you know what I mean? You're reading on a zone concept. He could hit it here, he could hit it here. So go. Woo. Good, so much better. You worked over top, but you reduced that shoulder space, so even if I were to get a hand on it, you're already running the hoop, you already have more power. So go. Blue. I'm gonna say blue this time. I want you just to work the chop. Because as soon as I say blue and you know it's over here, like you don't have to be square anymore because what you're doing is a swipe kind of over, which is fine. Just keep your elbow tight if you're gonna do that. But when I say blue, like you're already in your crossover. You're like, I'm just trying to beat him to the spot now. So I wanna see, when I say blue, I wanna see that shoulder go down and you chop the hands down. Because that almost might be doing too much in this certain situation.
Can I just go once?
That's what I'm saying. Just one and then take the shoulder down with it. Blue. Good. Now, reduce that shoulder and make it tight. You really have to lean, you gotta lean that shoulder into me, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, and you give me space, if you're just gonna defeat the hands and you're gonna give me space right here, I can still punch and kind of wash you out. But if you defeat my hands and then close the space to the point where I can't throw hands anymore, you can really rip up through tight and get vertical. You know what I mean? You can't get vertical if you just defeat that. Huh?
Kind of like a ghost, right?
Right, except you want to take this shoulder right here when you're coming through in that crossover. You want to take this shoulder and put it on me, basically. You want to chop and then put that on me so you can get up through. Because again, even though it's a crossover and you're working outside, you're still a backer who's working inside out. Even though the ball is declaring over top of the offensive lineman, you don't want to over declare here because there still could pick up an extra gap right here. You still want to get here tight and then have to work out. You know what I mean? So go. It's gonna be blue. You feel that though? You see how you finished on the outside of that? Just because you're not leaning into it enough. So go. Better, way better, way better. If you're a linebacker who wants to make way more tackles, you need to try this drill out. You need to do this at least 3 times a week. So I'm the tackle, climbing on a zone concept here. I want you working to the midline, and then last second, you're taking that inside shoulder, whoosh, dropping it down. Remember, it's touching the opposite toe, and then working acceleration through. Make sure you sell it. If you don't sell it, it doesn't work. So go. Good. So go. Good. Don't rush it now. Don't rush it now. I was slow on that part because sometimes you're gonna have a guy who's just kind of like, I'm waiting. So you gotta attack him and then go. So go. Good, great. All right, now, same thing. Working here and then over top. So you're still at the same concept. Attacking here, attacking the midline. Last second, taking that outside shoulder. Taking that outside shoulder, dropping it here, working that crossover, getting that foot through. That's the big part about this, is when you're here and you're working outside, you gotta drop, but you have to get this foot through and get in this position here and then work vertical. So go. It's not a move, right? This situation, it's not a move. You're making a miss, right? So I'm a tackle, I'm going to attack you. I'm trying to punch his shoulder. And you need to take that shoulder and make it go disappear. You know what I mean? So go. Good, yeah. Then just get vertical. This is a much greater turn. The inside one's really easy because you're just working like this. Yeah. This outside one, you're like full tilt. You're full tilt down here to get upfield. But that's the important part because it's easy. Working over top is not something you want to do as a linebacker unless the run's already declared there. So if you do work over top, again, you have to get yourself in a position to get vertical so you don't get beat to the outside, 1, and 2, you don't want to get cut back on. So go. Good. Great rep. So go. Reset. Because you got your feet stuck in the ground, right? Because you're here and you didn't get the crossover in. You have to get the crossover with the back and drop your hips. If you get your feet stuck, it doesn't work. So go. Great. One more. Did drag your toe a little bit. Remember, the run is already, the run's already over here, so you can attack the midline. So go. Good. That's all it is. All you want to do is get him to, by attacking his midline, all you're going to get him to do is stop his feet. And as soon as he stops his feet, you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm reading the running back, right? Go 1 rep, 2 reps, then we'll get into something else, all right? So go. Whoa, don't rush this. Rush out of your break, but don't rush the footwork, you know what I mean? So like, don't rush this, rush that. So go. Yeah, yeah. Give me a 1, 2, here. Actually, it's gonna be more there. Here. So go. Good. So go. Woo! Bad footwork. It's all good. So go. Good. 1, 2, here. Right here. Boom. Okay. So go. Back down here. Yes, sir. Good. Give me a 1, 2. Out. 45. So go. Drive. Out. Yes, sir. Here. Out 45. Crossing over. Back here. So go here. Back. Here. All right. Yes, sir. Now here. Driving back, vertical. Same footwork, now I'm just going 45, driving back down the line.
As I'm doing it.
So go here. Back. Drive this way. Yep. Yep. So go vertical. Back down now. Yep. Here. Vertical. Breaking on a 90-degree this way. Easy break. But it's easy to mess up too and make it like rounded. I want you to get here and break flat. So here, break it this way. Hey, all day. If you're a linebacker, you need to do this drill at least 2 to 3 times a week. Very standard pass drop drill. Make sure you get your eyes on the receiver every time you flip. So here we are, basic just crossover flip drill. It's gonna be set, go here, 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 breaking back downhill for the ball. So go here, break, break, back downhill. Woo! I will correct you though. Just make sure that when you break, peek. Yeah, gotta peek. So go, back, downhill, through it, good. 8 reps each side, salute.